day, I decide to drive to Manhattan to my apartment to do some business. Marty flies out, and I take a roach with me on my way to get my rent-a-car out of the valet. As I approach the Canadian-U.S. border, I realize I have fucking drugs. Like, am I an idiot? So I pull over and I hollow out my chapstick. I never told you this before?
No.
I hollow out my chapstick and I put the roach in my chapstick.
There was not at all. There was not one moment where you said, well, I'll just ditch the drugs.
Well, no, it's a 7-hour drive and I want to go through the Adirondacks in upstate New York.
I understand that, but you're now coming to the border into a different country.
If it was,
not one point you didn't say to yourself, maybe I should just ditch this.
I thought it, and if it was like joints or like an eighth and above, I totally would have went, this is fucking crazy. And I have done that in the past. Or what you do is you like pull over at like a La Quinta Inn in fucking Bath, New York, and you just get a room for $60, put your drugs, cross the border, and you pick them up 3 days later.
That's devotion.
That's what you got to do. So for all you guys out, I'd like to hear about it, potheads. So but it's a roach about an inch of this joint. I put it in the chapstick. I put the wax back on top of it. I close it. I put the chapstick back in my toiletry bag. I put that back in my backpack. I put that inside my luggage. I put the spare tire from the rent-a-car on top of my luggage. And
that's
I put
the dumb move.
All my dirty clothes.
Suspicious.
All my dirty clothes on top. No, but I put it at an angle like, fuck, I just changed it. Yeah. I didn't put it like flat, like perfect, like the Capitol building. I just put it at a rakish angle, like, hey, man, I just fucking rented a car. In my mind, I'm going, if you're going to bust me for a roach, you're going to fucking earn it.
Yeah.
And I got all my nasty socks and underwear and shit all over and magazines, just stupid scripts, so they know, like, I'm in showbiz. Like, in my mind, like, if they know I'm in showbiz, they won't even think to check me for drugs. Fucking idiot. I get to the border, and the guy at the border is, like, waving people through, like, what's your country? I get to it, the border to go into New York State from Canada. And the guy goes, go ahead. Like, he doesn't even ask me what country I'm from. And I just drive through and I get like a mile away and I get like irrationally angry. Like, I had fucking drugs, man. Yeah. Like, fuck you. How dare you not fucking ask me 2 questions? I had shit. And then I go, oh my God, I have drugs.
Yeah.
Like, let's go smoke that shit. So I pull over in like a Big Lots parking lot and it takes me an hour to find this fucking roach. And it takes me another hour to light it because I got to get all the wax off of it.
Yeah.
I finally get it up and running. And I just, Denzel, those are some mad size hits you took, dog. Ha ha. All right. That's what you're telling me.
My man. Definitely say my man at one point.
My man. Ha ha ha. And I smoke the whole thing and I hold it deep. It's a 6-hour drive. I got to make this fucking high last. So it's about 3 big hits, and I hold them in until I'm coughing my balls off. And about 14 minutes go by, and I start to feel unlike I've ever really felt before. I start feeling like I'm astral planing. There's some weird connection between the twilight and me. And then I feel like I'm going to have diarrhea out of every pore in my body. Mm-hmm. Now, little did I know that roach was one of those fucking PCP roaches.
Dude.
And I just smoked I smoked that shit like a fucking man, like holding it in, like till you almost pass out.
By the way, and I'm a hardened veteran drug user. And when 2 times I've used PCP, like people, this is not, I mean, it really wrecks your whole idea of what the world is. You're done.
I didn't know what my feet were for. I knew I had them, but I didn't know what they were for. Meanwhile, I'm driving. Yeah. It starts to snow in upstate New York.
Good.
I'm so high.
Safe.
But I don't know it's snow. I think I'm in Star Wars, and in my car, I hit hyperspace. And I'm going, holy fuck. And there's all like, now someone switched out, like, I don't know what my dashboard means. And I'm like, this must be what the Gemini astronauts thought, because this is fucking other level shit, man. I'm like, I entered a portal in my mind. I'm no longer in upstate New York. I'm in fucking outer space. And I don't know that there's a dashboard. And I'm avoiding the light. I don't want to get hit in the face with stars.
Sure.
So I'm bobbing and weaving like a fighter. And I think, maybe I should box professionally because none of these have hit me. Yeah. I'm really good at avoiding shit.
So good.
Like, I'm just behind the wheel.
So evasive.
Yeah. Like, that's what's going through my mind when I'm not going, oh my God, I'm in fucking space. The snow clears just in time for me to see a DUI checkpoint. And I immediately have to shit. That's my go-to in life. I got to go sit down and take a shit.
Is that your cure for anxiety?
It's not a cure. It's a result of my anxiety. Like, I don't get panic anymore. Like literally, if the dentist goes, okay, when he comes to have a seat, I'm like, I'll be right back. I got to go pee out of my butt, and then I'll come back. But I can't. I'm afraid because there's cops, and I don't have a license for driving in hyperspace.
Yes.
They're going to bust me.
Sure. You didn't get your license from Tatooine.
No, I did not. Very nice. So Kevin Smith will be very happy about that. So I'm going, oh my God. And like you said earlier, like, what if the movie's rented? I start going, if he asks me for my license, what am I going to give him? And I'm like, give him your license. I can't give him my license because then he'll know my name. Like that's how fucking crazy you are. And it's, they're about 100 yards away, and I see the cones going from 4 lanes to 2 lanes, 3 lanes to 2 lanes, and then 2 lanes to 1 lane, and I'm just bumper to bumper waiting to get there, and there's 2 cops standing on the side of the road, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. You do the crime, you do the time, be a man. And I get right even with the cops. And this is how high I was. I only listened to trios, Nirvana, the James Gang, and the Police, because I didn't think bands with 4 or more people would fit in my speakers. I had Pearl Jam. I had Pearl Jam's first album, and I'm going, there's fucking 5 guys in Pearl Jam. I can't put them in here. They'll be on top of each other. Yeah. Fucking James Gang, 3 guys. I know Joe Walsh is high. Just don't fucking crowd it.
Yeah.
That's how high I was. I don't need 5 guys in my speakers. That's going to be a fucking mess. I pull up to the cops, and I don't trust my foot how it will behave on a brake. I'm afraid I'm just going to gun the engine and go into the woods by accident.
So you're now braking like a 15-year-old who has his learner permit. You're just like almost on hydros.
Almost, yes.
Yeah.
So what I do is I get to where the cop's standing, and I fucking just put it in park. I take that responsibility out of my hands.
Right.
And off my foot.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, fuck it. I keep my seatbelt on, and I turn my body towards him, and I roll my window down. And I realize my window's already down, so I actually rolled it up in his face. And then I roll it back down, and I'm saying to myself, he's got mirrored sunglasses on, and I think, I wonder if he has eyes.
At this point now, you're getting, with every move where you're botching stuff up, you're getting more and more nervous, aren't you?
Every move I make is letting him know I'm tripping my fucking balls off.
Right.
I put it in park. I rolled the window up in his face. The James Gang, for some reason, he's going to know Joe Walsh does drugs, therefore I do drugs.
Sure.
In the James Gang. So I pull up and I look at him and I'm going, oh my God, I'm fucked. I wonder if this guy has eyes because he's got mirrored sunglasses. And then I get on this tangent in my mind, that's why they all wear fucking sunglasses with mirrors in them, because most of them probably don't have eyes. That's probably how you become a cop.
Good cover.
Because you don't have eyes. And I'm thinking, I gotta stop because I don't know if I'm saying this out loud, like Mitch Hedberg and KP Anderson. Right. So I just stopped thinking entirely. I turned my brain off and I just faced the cop. And the cop's facing me, but he's not talking. It wasn't a DUI checkpoint. It was just, they
cops.
Just went down to 1 lane and cops were standing there. And I put all the rest of the and in my mind, I made it that.
Yeah.